Special effects experts create explosions by mixing together chemicals that react, causing the chemical bonds of the molecules to change. The converted energy produces explosions. Do you think the same thing happens in cellular respiration?
Yes and no. The process breaks the bonds of the oxygen and glucose molecules, converting the energy, but there's no explosion, of course.
Instead, the converted energy is used to form a new bond between a phosphate group and adenosine diphosphate. This new chemical is called adenosine triphosphate, or ATP.
So ATP must be the energy source for cells.
Right. ATP provides the energy for life processes in the cell. A single glucose molecule can produce many ATP molecules from adenosine diphosphate, or ADP.
When animals are hibernating, do they still produce ATP?
Oh, yes. As you know, ATP is the universal energy currency. So if the animal is surviving and is alive, ATP production has to be maintained.
Is there a large change in ATP production when animals hibernate?
Yes, most certainly. When animals are hibernating, the metabolic rate, which of course is a measure of all the energy production processes of the body, decreases to about 1% compared to when it's active and normal. So therefore, the amount of heat that is evolved or released with typical respiration in ATP production is very much reduced. And because of that, the body temperature begins to cool off as well.
So what is the internal body temperature of a hibernating animal?
The normal body temperature of the squirrel is about 37 degrees Celsius in active and the normal. When it hibernates, it can drop to as low as 2 degrees Celsius, only 2 degrees above the freezing temperature of water.
So which part of the cell makes ATP?
Well, cellular respiration takes place in a structure called the mitochondrion. We can't see it through a compound light microscope.
Oh.
Here are some micrographs of plant and animal cells as seen through an electron microscope.
So then which are the mitochondria?
Right here and here.
Plants and animals have mitochondria?
Well, remember, special cell functions require special structures. Since all cells carry out cellular respiration, plants and animals must have mitochondria to survive.